What's up guys, it's Brennan J. Today we're gonna be using a giant underwater drone to search the surrounding lakes for big fish. Once we find those big bass with the drone, we're gonna attempt to fish those locations, catch those big fish, and then eventually bring them to my backyard pond. Now today's video is not sponsored by the drone company. This is something I spent all my own money on. Matter of fact, I did some YouTube tutorials on it and found out everybody else was sponsored. So today's video though is sponsored by Manscape, which we're gonna get into a little bit later. First things first, TSA approved carry-on case, which is pretty legit because, you know, I travel a lot. I don't know how I would fly with this thing. Then of course we've got our big giant underwater drone. We've got some power thing. We've got this thing here. And on this side, we've got some VR goggles. We've got a remote. There's like a fish finder in here, some type of charging system, and like literally hundreds of feet of cable. There's just a ton of cable in here. All right, so here's the deal. I did charge all the stuff for the drone last night, but I have no idea how to actually use it. So that's why we're here at my backyard pond. We're going to be like testing the drone out here. The water's a bit clear. Once we figure out how to use the drone, we will go over to the big fish lakes where we're gonna send the drone down like under logs, trees, docks, and find those like really big bass. To give you guys an example, the place we're gonna be going to is where I caught my 10-pound bass, and we pretty much only have access to it. So there's gonna be a bunch of big fish there. So the biggest thing I've seen, we're about to send it, man. We're just gonna get straight into it. The biggest thing I have seen though, is people say cable management is a big deal. If you just take off all the cables, you're gonna be in a mess because there's literally like hundreds of feet of cable in here. And yeah. The drone is gonna be hooked up to this basically umbilical. That's how it gets all of its, you heard that? Whoa. That's how it gets all of its, you know, signaling, because you can't do Bluetooth or anything like that underwater. There's just no way to get that frequency going. Also, if the drone dies and you didn't have this, you'd have to dive in to get it. I was just thinking about that the other day. It just got real. We are about to learn how to do this right now. This thing was very expensive. This is a $1,000 machine. So the phone and the remote work together wirelessly, and this control module is Wi-Fi'd to both of these, and these signals go to this control module, which obviously is wireless. It is then connected to a wire that's connected to the umbilical cord of the drone, and that is how the whole signal system works. We're about to try this for the very first time. I don't know what to expect. I'm honestly a little nervous. What do we do, man? We just give her a good toss? Oh, that just feels wrong. That just feels wrong. That doesn't feel right. So, slide to unlock the device. Oh my God! It's going forward. Well, we're going forward now, son. What? No. Why is it going under? Why is it going under? I don't want it to go under. How do I bring it back? How do I bring it back? Whoa. Oh, okay. So it's like a dolphin. Bass. We got another bass. We got 2 bass right there. God, I hope this is recording. That is just nuts. Turn the turbo booster on. Now that's how I wanted it to swim. Holy crap. I had it on low. Maybe that was the problem. Because dude, it just really hauled. I don't know, bro. Is it trash? It might be trash. I can't get it to freaking barely record anything. That big old camera for no reason. All right, so this time we are going to put the drone out in the middle of the pond, kind of search this area. There's a huge pipe over here I want to check out too. We figured out the recording. I'm just an idiot, pretty much. So, put that guy in the, oh, whoa! I just tossed it straight in the mud. I broke it, hold on. Vertical motor has stopped working. Please check it immediately. Got it. Let me lock it. Whoops. I think that's why my vertical motor stopped working. Dude, this is so... I will say, to be fair, it does clearly say keep it away from weeds, but we didn't seem to do that. All right, now it seems like we got it now. Now we can just kind of cruise. We can kind of look around. Oh, bass, we got another bass. We did just hit the ground. We got a bass in front of us there. Oh, we got a couple bass here. We're definitely interested in this thing. How did we get it to go up again? Okay. Oh, we got more fish. Oh, okay. Okay, we're locked. We saw some fish. I think the fish actually like this thing. I don't think it messes with them too much. I think they're pretty interested. It is sprinkling right now. I say we pack all this up. We head to the lake that has all the big fish. We search all of those docks as best we can and see what it has to offer. Hopefully we can run into something really cool. Before we show you guys the drone in the big lake to find all the big bass, I want to tell you about the sponsor of today's video, which is Manscape.com. Now you might be asking yourself, what's more manly than a man and his tactical puppy? Well, I'm about to show you. Christmas came early this year because I just got gifted the brand new performance package by Manscaped. So let's open it and check it out. Ooh. I love their signing, man. Your balls would thank you. What do you think, Reef? Reef thinks it tastes good. So we open this thing up. There's a lot of good stuff in here. This is the Bad Mama Jamma itself. This is the Lawnmower 3.0. Check this thing out. It's got a little light on it. It's got skin safe technology, so you're not gonna scratch or nick yourself, which is very important when you're hanging out downstairs. You know what I'm saying? Now, if you're looking for a good stocking stuffer, we've got the Crop Reviver and the Ball Preserver. So, hey man, if you're gonna manscape, you gotta go all the way. You know what I'm saying? It actually smells pretty good. There's a ton more in this box, which we'll get to in a second, but I wanna show you my secret stash of my Manscaped products. Oh yeah. Yeah. It's my secret stash of my manscaping equipment. New to the collection is the Weed Whacker ear and nose hair trimmer. Had no idea I needed this, but I am glad Mr. Santa hooked it up for your boy. The Weed Whacker has 360-degree rotary blades and skin-safe technology from the trimmer, so it helps prevent tugging and tears. We are now taking our manscaping a little bit further. It's now not just below the waist anymore. We've got a kit for your face right here. This right here is the Shears 2.0 6-piece stainless steel nail kit. So on that note, every man should be adding Manscaped to their wish list this season. And if you have a special man in your life who has been extra good this year, then you should consider getting him the Performance Package by Manscaped. It's the biggest bang for your buck, and for a limited time, you can get 2 free gifts. You can get the anti-chafing boxer briefs and the Shed travel bag. So do not miss out on this opportunity to get someone in your life a very special gift. Just click my link in the description below. It's gonna save you 20% off of your order. You're also gonna get free international shipping plus 2 free gifts. So you honestly can't beat it. Even my puppy Reef is a big fan of the way this stuff smells. So make sure you guys click that link in the description. It's gonna save you 20% off. There's a whole bunch of great deals. And thank you, Manscaped, for sponsoring the segment of today's video. All right, so we made it to this little private lake we have access to. Mind you, this is where I've caught some of my biggest fish. I've done some sponsored fishing videos out here, and I've pulled out like some monsters, bunch of 6s, bunch of 7s, and I was like, this is a really good place to source for big fish. So now we are at the good stuff, the stuff you guys are probably waiting for. We have noticed that fish do seem to like a drone. Both times that we've put it in the water, we've seen fish. So now we're gonna send it along the docks and stuff. The only thing I'm worried about though is there's a bunch of like big fallen trees and stuff at the bottom of this thing, and so it's kind of disorienting when you're in the water here. You don't know like which way it's facing and stuff because you're just driving around. If I get it wrapped up in trees, I am so screwed. And there are like giant alligators here, and I don't want to have to dive in and get it. So with that being said, we're gonna send the drone. Water's a little bit darker here, so we're gonna turn the LEDs all the way up and then see if we can find some big bass, man. I have high hopes. I probably shouldn't say I have high hopes because it's been kind of a mess trying to figure this thing out. We're just working out the kinks today, you know? All right, we're gonna send it on its way. And let's go down. Oh gosh. Oh! Found the dirt. Oh, it's literally just looking straight at the ground. Oh! Hit a tree. Where's it going? Oh, it's coming back this way. I'm an idiot. See what I'm saying? Disorienting. I don't know why it's stuck doing that. I'm not touching anything. All right, hold on. Let's lock it. Oh, we found the bottom. Found the bottom. Found the bottom. Hold on. It's a mystical dust right now. Let's go on a little. I thought this was gonna be such a great idea. God dang, bro. I'm turning all this off, dude. I think it's supposed to do that. We are officially done with this thing for today. Honestly, a little bit bummed out. The video's not over. I have a bunch of cool stuff that we're gonna continue to do, but I really wanted to search this body of water really well. I know there's some giant fish here, and my goal was to come out here, find where all the big fish are hanging, maybe find like a couple like logs or stuff that they're really on, and then come out here tomorrow and fish those same exact spots and just like basically make our fishing a lot easier. Know exactly where they are, know what kind of stuff to throw, and then just take them right over to our pond. But this thing was just like, there was a lot of problems. There was a lot of user error today because it's my first time actually messing with it. Dark water is just a no-go. I think this has a lot of potential in like clear water settings. In a pool, this thing is gonna probably be like a 9 out of 10. In the springs, it'd probably be really good. I've got some really good ideas with this. I'm gonna do like spearfishing videos, like send it down in the ocean, find where all the fish are hanging out on the rocks, and then just dive off my boat and then just go spear them. I think that could be a lot of cool. I've got some cool plans for this, but this does not seem to be like the element for the underwater drone at all, which is unfortunate. And all those modules, oh my God, all those modules are underwater. All right. It weighs a good 300 pounds. That's without water. I cannot believe how much water was legitimately in this thing. It has not been used in a long time, and all the water modules were underwater, so if it makes a noise at the trolling motor, we know we got power. Did you hear that? The little beep? We got power. All right, cool. Trolling motor works. Dude, this might actually work. We're just staging all this up for tomorrow. We're not even fishing today, man. Thank you so much. Oh, I'm filling it up with water. I'm filling it up. Oh, oh. Look at that. That big baby's set up for tomorrow. So we'll just come out here, slide it out, put the batteries in it, get the trolling motor ripping, be able to go around this whole place. We'll have the fish finder so we can check the depths and everything, and whack some big fish here. All right, well, that is going to wrap it up for today's video. Honestly, one heck of a day. We went from the underwater drone to doing the kayak to doing all that stuff. Yeah, man, unbelievable day. I know today's video is all over the place, but if you enjoyed, please do me a favor and drop a big thumbs up. I'm not done with the drone yet. I've got some like really cool plans, like I said, like spearfishing, treasure hunting, searching caves underwater. I've got a lot of cool stuff. It's just gonna be all clear water stuff from now on. Obviously, mucky ponds just aren't it. So we've got the Tundra there, we've got the ski there, and we've got, most importantly, the giveaway truck here. Guys, remember, if you guys want to enter to win this truck, all you got to do is go to jigginwithjordan.com. Every $20 you spend counts as one entry towards it. All of our stuff is super high quality. You guys will see that. And yeah, we're getting ready for the holidays. So make sure if you want to cop something, you cop it now, because the sales are about to start getting crazy. Remember, we've got like 9 days left until I'm picking a winner, flying you down here and or getting the truck shipped to you, depending upon where you live. So don't forget, link in the description, jigginwithjordan.com. Every $20 spent counts as one entry. And with that being said, that is gonna wrap it up. Thank you guys so much for watching. And as always, we'll catch you on the next adventure. Peace out.
You and I till the end. Don't need to pretend again and again. We'll stick together.
What do you think? Reflex it. Don't eat it.